Less All Right for National Property Group, and I'm talking to Glenn Ackroyd, and right now we're going to focus on a very important topic, rent collection. And you have this absolutely nailed, because for me as a landlord, I want to know that my rent is coming in on time, every month, on time when I expect it. How do you facilitate that?
Okay, well, the key thing for us is direct debits. Now, the reason we do that is firstly, it gives us an ability to increase rent if we need to, but also from the point of view of rent collection, we're in control of collecting the money. We collect the money from the tenant's bank. Now, if the tenant cancels that mandate, we know straight away, we get told by the bank, we can then proactively call the tenant by telephone or by text or sending letter to then sort out the problem. Also, if it bounces at the end of the month, we can do the same thing. So that's the first aspect. Secondly, if there is a problem with the tenant and for whatever reason their bank can't be utilised, they're given a payment card, which means they can go into a post office or an off-licence that has a pay point system, pay over the counter, and then we then get the money straight into our account. So we make it very, very easy for a tenant to pay, and also very, very hard for them not to pay.
Brilliant. And what happens if you do have the misfortune to have an arrear? How do you deal with that?
Okay, well, it's all about communication with the tenant from the first point. So we'll call them and ask what the problem is. And if it's a bank problem or whatever else, they've got a short-term problem, we'll take payment by credit or debit card on the phone, so we can chase them that way. We also keep the guarantor informed of any problems. So if the guarantor ultimately is picking up the tab, they will often contact the tenant and then exert some gentle pressure, yes. which then helps the landlord get paid, so we use that as well. Going forward, if we get into a very, very serious problem, we have our local property manager will go around and then arrange a payment plan with the tenant so they can pay the arrears off by instalments over time. Because that's better for us that the tenant remains there and comes back on track rather than forcing them out and having avoid and escalating arrears. So we look at managing it in a hands-on way. And
what happens if we get to that unfortunate position where we need to go to eviction? Are you able to support the landlord through that process?
Yes, I mean, because I'm a lawyer by background, we have an in-house team which does all the Section 21 processes, and that's completely free of charge. We don't add that as a cost. If you just need to go to court, then the court fee will be recovered as part of the tenant's arrears from the guarantor. We also have a system where we incentivise tenants to go before going to court. So if you're in arrears, there's no point going to court and getting further arrears and bigger debt which you're not going to recover. We'll say to a tenant, look, go now and we'll come to an agreement rather than making it worse. So it means we can get the property back and get the landlord earning money, which in the long run is better.
And you do charge 15% commission as the agent, but clearly it includes a lot of extras.
Yes, I mean, again, this all goes back to transparency. One of the things I hated with agents was a headline grabbing fee, and then it would be condition report fee, a tenancy fee, a renewal fee, an inspection fee, every single month fees, and then high maintenance costs because they're getting kickbacks from contractors.
Of course.
And it was just completely unfair and not transparent. So we said we'll have a one fee, and that's the fee. You know what the fee is from the outset, and then all the rest of the service comes as part of the package. And we get our money from rent collected, so we're incentivised to do the same things that the landlord wants.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for sharing those insights, Glenn, and it's great to know that you've got these great systems and processes in place to ensure that the rent is collected on time, every time, because that's what we want as landlords, isn't it? Yeah. So thank you for that, and watch out for more videos spotlighting different aspects of National Property Group.